Hey guys, Chuck here with Shit Hits the Fan Prepping and Survival again. Gonna do a quick video. We're gonna talk about gigs and gaffs today. We've all heard the term and whatnot. That's a simple frog gig head available at Walmart. They usually come with a two-piece big metal pole. They've got pre-drilled 2 holes in them already. I carry just the head here, and another good thing to have for making a gaff is these 10x0 shark hooks. They're stainless steel for salt water. You can also use them for skewering meat to hook in your cook in your fire or whatever. I took a walnut stick here. I made a small one just to show how it's flat there, and I utilized that. I carved a groove down in there to utilize that flat spot to keep it from turning on there, and just secured it with some bank line. The eyelet was right, I positioned it right over a wide spot, and I cut it down deep enough that the eye laid flat in there, so that the hook pretty much stayed that way by itself, and then just secured it up with some bank line. No special tools needed. Bush knife and a saw. This is some good stuff you can carry to do things like this. Is floral wire and picture hanging wire and stuff. It's good for traps, securing everything. If you want to do a mini kit or to piggyback it on some of this gear onto a knife setup, I've got one here. It's got the same type kit in it with some split shots, some treble hooks, some of that floral wire. I put in a cordless drill or a drill motor and a quarter pin and spooled it up on there, and it holds quite a bit. Got some monofilament line as well, and split shots. You're in business. A couple of eye hooks all in that tube, and it's a handy dandy little fish kit. Get you a rubber grub worm on there for dangling to get frogs. And like I say, that'll go onto anything you want to carry with you. Then all you have to have is some cordage or some wire, and you've got your wire there. Gonna go over, it's kind of a little late in the season. We've been to the pond already, and there just wasn't any frogs to be found. So we're just gonna show a quick demonstration here. I'm gonna turn this around real quick. That's just a trash can there for depth perception. You want to actually angle a little differently and aim a little differently using the two. A lot of times you will want something a lot longer than this for a gig. I made this short just for demonstration purposes. Also put a notch in the end of however long you have it, and you'll want to put some sort of a landlord because you don't want to lose your equipment or your dinner off the end of your wrist. So of course this would be quite long. You want to get it down into the water near the bottom, and when you sight on it, sighting from your camera there, when you come across, when the fish is directly above you, that's when you want to pull, yank straight up, and you'll impale him in the belly or on the underside hopefully and get him. But it's a straight aim, similar to using the ball on a shotgun. I've also marked my stick here, so once you're under the water, if it's hard to see, you don't want to have your hook turned down like this, then you're not ready for a set. So I marked the stick a little bit just by shaving the bark for visibility. Another good rule of thumb is, you see, keep your eye on that spot. That hook becomes hard to see, but you can see that white spot. When the shadow goes over that white spot, when your fish goes over there, that's when you want to gig them, or gaff them, I'm sorry. As for gigging, you want to use that a little bit differently. For frogs, they're going to be right at the surface or partially submerged, so it's pretty much a dead-on shot for the body. However, if you're out in the shallows or a coastal area where you're wading and you're going after fish, it's a little different. When you aim for the fish, if the fish is submerged there instead of aiming dead on, if you aim dead on center mass, you'll miss every single time. Guarantee. I tried it. I went mullet fishing with some people in Florida, and because of the refraction of the water, you actually have to aim closer to you, approximately 4 inches, or the thickness of the body of the fish. You have to actually shoot here in order to hit the fish that you're looking at because of the refraction of the water. So you definitely want to practice. However, taking game fish or most fish is illegal this way. Frogs, as far as I know, isn't, and it's a practice. It's something you're going to need to practice with. You may not go out there the first time and be successful, but that's just something you can carry with you real quick. That little the little gig head there, and number 10 shark hook, and you're in business. I used bank line to secure it. You could use paracord. Paracord was just a little thick for the job, so I chose to go with the finer bank line. I used the heavy gauge bank line and the shallow. Hope you guys liked the video. Any questions, hit it up in the comments. Thanks, guys.